Oh, already time. Alright. Here we are. Alright, welcome everyone to week 52 of the Last Blade 2 weekly tournaments. With me on commentary today is the Samo Camo. Well, presumably.
I'm here, man.
Oh, there you are. Alright. Anyways, let's just get this out of the way. Move on to the rules. Alright, so first things first, this is a low tier week. The top 6 are banned, alongside Kiryu. Which includes Kiryu, Zantetsu, Moria, Mikuro, Amano, Kagami, and Lee. Every other week they'll be allowed, but this is not one of those weeks. Loops are limited to 2 repetitions per combo. This is mostly just to keep damage. No. Point is, the only IPS this game has is a damage cap, which is not good. Okay, J3 through 6 cancels are limited to 2 uses per combo. This is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, he would kind of break the spirit of the above rule otherwise, because he could be able to jump like 4 times in a combo. No win switching, up to and including changing modes. If you win a game, you stick with that character until you lose. The following stages are banned, those being Village, Flames, Shrine, and Graveyard. These 4 stages are all known for causing quite a bit of slowdown, and as a result, we're banning them in the interest of maintaining a bit more consistency and execution and whatnot. Graveyard in particular literally lags at random, so we'd ban that if nothing else. And in order to do that, we need to play on AES, so please make sure your client is set to AES Japan. Anyways, the format is best of 3 rounds per game, timer set to normal, all handicaps at default values, and all meters unmasked. Basically, don't mess with anything besides the stage select screen, and you will be fine. Matches are best of 3 until finals, and then winners, losers, and grand finals are all best of 5. Alright. Let me just go ahead and process check-ins, set up the brackets. I gotta get an ad blocker for the site. It's legitimately getting unusable. Alright, here we are. Pretty large bracket today. And as a result, we will not be watching losers first or second. I gotta help someone move, so gotta make this kind of quick. Alright. So starting us off, we have Onyx versus Delicious Burger. Please play your match. Alright, they're in.
All right, there you go.
Alright, looks like we've got Juzo Setsuna. This is a pretty interesting matchup. Both these characters have... Oh, Speed Setsuna! Oh, that changes some things. What do I even say about this? Both these characters have some really big normals. And I was going to say that they both have some pretty crazy damage output, but Speed Set's advantage state is just generally pretty terrible. He's pretty much just got the JB cheese and not really anything beyond that, so he's pretty much just playing a worse Juzo at this point. He does have 5A, which is a huge disjoint, and can actually contest Juzo JB in a lot of situations, which is not something a lot of characters can say. But it does almost nothing as an anti-air, so there's still very little risk for Burger to just be throwing out these JBs left and right. Like right here. There's not really a whole lot Onyx can do about it. You can throw a spaced 5A, try and install some armor, but armor is obviously not very good in this matchup because, yeah, grappler. Everything to add, Samo, or?
My game is like crashing out. The game, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, Onyx landing a lot of clean hits here. Still only getting like 50% after all that. I still think there's legitimately no reason to play speed sets over EX. Alright, Burger's throwing out these JBs and finding the last hit to take the game.
Right there, see, now I'm learning. Yeah, JB is a pretty bad option versus Juzo just because of anti-air grab. This is really rough, man.
Dude, your audio's going just whack.
Am I back? Back in?
Sounds like it.
Right?
Never mind. You are gone again. Try reconnecting.
How are we doing?
Also, wow, Burger just laying down this pressure. Gets the command grab. Doesn't even follow up after it. The disrespect. And still gets the perfect. Burger, he's just a boy. You have to do that to him. Alright, round start power BC. Goes for another one, but Onyx jumping in this time, so he beats it out. Another power BC. Burger's just breaking out cheese strat. Or, just a lot of gimmicks at this point. Most of them seem to be working out. Onyx whiffing that deflect, quite unfortunate. And that last JB is going to take it. Burger's moving on.
Recovery on set 5B, whiffed 5B is pretty gnarly.
Whiffed anything that's not specifically 5A is pretty gnarly. Even 4A whiffs relatively slowly for most compared to most jabs. 5 is at least pretty much impossible to punish on reaction just because the disjoint is so huge. On block, it's still fairly easy. Anyways, up next we have Samo versus Demo Bogard.
All right, I'm excited. I was playing earlier today and I wasn't getting any guru stuff, so I don't know. I'll have to see how this goes.
Also, I'm just gonna rename loses round 3 to stop playing here. Because I know someone's gonna ask. Alright, they're in.
It did not save my AES.
Cool.
I don't know how that happened.
We'll set it back up.
All right, now we should be good.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, Hibiki Shigen by the looks of it? Hibiki Yuki. Alright. This is actually a pretty decent matchup for Yuki. Just because she has such a strong fireball, and Hibiki really hates any character that has a decent fireball. But that's pretty much all she has going for her. Her DP is a really awkward angle to cover Hibiki's man angles to jump in. She just gets eaten alive by the JB blender. Hibiki's 236A often ends up panning out favorably against Yuki's 5A neutral, which is pretty huge. Alright, and auto follow-up on that deflect. Good awareness. I don't think anything else would have actually worked for this buffered. Alright, Samuel laying down this JC pressure. Alongside JB, it's actually surprisingly hard to deal with that. The options to actually beat both JC and JB are very limited. You usually still have to guess which one she's going to use, which is really weird. Samuel does have to watch out though, because if he gets too close, then Hibiki can 5B both of them. Because that's a very tall 3-frame anti-air. So that'll tend to hit both jumping normals anyways. However, on the flip side, it's also... Oh! Good super confirm. Alright, what's for breakfast? Backs off and super jumps JB. That was weird. Might have thought that was a back roll. Alright, throwing out that 5B on block. Quite unsafe, but Yuki has a hard time punching a lot of things. And power, most of her space punches is just not worth it. You might as well just set up a fireball to try and... Oh! The SDM! Alright, Samo, taking game 1! Just raw SDM! And it works! Alright, that's pretty unsafe. Samuel's been playing Yuki in like all of the low tier tournaments, Sack. Like, he picked her up just before we started doing these. Alright, good air JA. BKJA is a really good button. It's got a surprisingly strong hitbox for what it is. There are very few characters that can contest it consistently in the air. Hibiki's air buttons in general are fairly slow compared to most characters, considering there are a lot of one-frame jumping normals in this game, but like, it's just so big and has such a good disjoint, and Hibiki has such great tools to capitalize off of an air-to-air in the first place. It's just a great situation. Oh my god, that killed! Alright, Samuel's on match point here. Demo does have meter on deck. Alright, Samuel frame trap with a fireball. Good trade. Gets the command grab. I don't think it's going to kill. Whiffs entirely, but he does get Goki. Samuel blocks it, but unfortunately gets caught. Throwing a 236A, and Samuel takes it with the JB. Let's throw a slide. There we go. Yeah, Kagami's banned because the only thing keeping Kagami in check are the other S tiers. He's got relatively poor matchups with the S tiers compared to what would be the other S tiers. Against A tier and below, he's got like he doesn't even have like an even matchup besides arguably Akari, so he would just be everywhere. So even though he's technically not considered S tier in America or in the West, it would still be very unhealthy to keep him around, especially considering that he's still perfectly viable in the high tier weeks. Anyways, up next we have. Oh wow, we have round 2. Let's pick 3 here. Alright, well, we gotta watch Samo, because he's
What do you
commentating.
mean?
Yeah,
We
sure.
yeah.
Even if so, Mifune Samo sounds really fun to watch. You want to see any of these, Samo?
So I'll tell you what, man. Professor Maxwell was kicking my behind a little bit earlier today. I don't know where he came from. I've never seen him before. So I would at least like to see him face down against
Alright.
Sack.
So I'm thinking Ardon, Mifune, and Sack. I think those are the matches. So Gainsbourg and MC Elias can play off stream. Alright, let's do that. Gainsbourg, go ahead and play off stream. And up next we have Ardon doing Finito and Delicious Burger. Let's do this.
Also, I haven't seen Sack in a minute. It's good to see him back in action.
Alright, they're in. Ew, Sack's a Justice main. That's funny because it has a beam super. Anyways.
Can you tell me people actually play Guilty Gear?
Yeah. I'm lapping
That's
the hell
crazy.
out of Strive this week, so. Anyways, in terms of LB2, we have Akari and Juzo. Story battle. It is canonical. And, yeah, Akari just kinda zones the hell out of Juzo, and there's not a ton you can do about it. His only real approach tools leave him at a very, very heavy risk of getting flash kicked on reaction, which, yeah, Akari's flash kick is really, really good because it confirms a ton of damage off her super and has multiple follow-ups, so even armor run through it is not very wise. Combine that with her fireball laying down constant chip, and Arn has to make every approach count, which he's certainly doing right now. He's already got Burger down to desperation. Alright, blocking those cross-ups. Blocking another one, but unfortunately gets caught with the 2A.
Wow.
And then
Jesus got a tall hitbox. Tall hitbox, rather.
Alright, good fleck. Gets the anti-air throw. Goes for the B follow-up. Off of that throw, Juzo has 2 follow-ups which can be teched, but have to be teched differently. The A follow-up confirms super, and does a ton more damage if you have meter. But the B version does a little bit more damage and gives you better Oki but it cannot be super cancelled. So the general rule of thumb is that if you get hit by Juzo's anti-air throw, you're going to want to push A if he has meter and push B if he doesn't. And if both kill you, it's just a guess. Alright, and that anti-air is going to let Burger take this.
Those anti-airs are nasty versus Juzo, man. He's like always in the air. Does not have a whole lot of ground options that are safe or good at all.
Yeah, Nakari's anti-air leads to some pretty solid damage, even if she hits the Hurt Box extension on JB. It's really bad. Plus, if she's feeling really cheeky, she can throw out 4 Bs at a range. And it'll still usually end up beating JP.
Yeah, no joke.
Real talk? 4B, Akari 4B is such an underrated anti-air. The fact that it leads to so much even when you don't have meter, and when so many jump-ins in this game lack solid air-to-ground disjoints, like, you can get away with a lot of stuff with it. Alright, Burger throwing out these 2 A's, finds an air-to-air. Alright, Arnon's got a turn. Gets the deflect. Another B follow-up.
Nice cross-up.
Tries a raw super, doesn't get it. Burger land this cross-up. Just opts for the 2A again. Yeah, Burger does not like committing to Akari's good confirms. Or damaging confirms, I should say. The 2As look funny, but they're actually very, very good. The fact that it's that safe is a literally free hit confirm, and still does a very solid amount of damage. Oh, wow. Speaking of solid damage. Burger taking out with a throw.
The empty jump throw of Burger. Classic. That's too good, man.
Empty jump 2A, empty jump throw. What more do you need? Press 9 for strike throw.
Here we are. I do want to mention, though, that Akari 2A is pretty good anti-air for, like, switch guard block, Juzo 9B. If they don't space it properly, 2A beats it out, or is able to punish it.
Alright. Well, up next is you and Mifune, so go do your thing.
Alrighty.
Alright, these are both pretty strong players, so this should be interesting. I think I know what this matchup is going to be, but I'm not going to say it, because then Sam was going to intentionally pick another character.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'll pick whoever I like, thank you.
And you like picking characters that I don't name. Unless it's Zan.
Zan's pretty good.
Called
I'll be honest. You think I'm going to pick Yuki against Dang Mifune, man?
But no, I was calling Shigen.
Yeah,
You were going to pick
exactly.
Yuki if I said something.
Yuki ain't going to work versus him, man.
I know, but you're going to try.
No.
Alright, anyways, Power Shot, Shigen, Speed Washi. I don't know much about what Power Shigen does in this matchup. I'd imagine the command grabs are really hard for Washi to deal with because his jabs are really slow. So if someone can just find a way to land a 4A on block, that'll probably be enough for him to start the blender. And Power Shigen's throws do an absurd amount of damage. Oh my god, these cross-ups! He's not even doing anything with them, but he's getting them. Alright, Samuel's down in desperation. That's pretty scary. Because that means he can start throwing out counters pretty freely. Power Shigen's counter is just insanely strong. It both does an absurd amount of damage, literally breaking the damage cap, and it also whiffs really quickly, so very few things can actually bait it correctly. And reacting to it can be kind of difficult at times as well. Nonetheless, Mifune managing to find that JA. Very solid anti-air normal. Ooh, that fireball's gonna cost him! I think that was a misinput. Probably want to dash up 5-8. Alright, Samuel immediately cashing out that chain grab. Good punish from Mifune there. Unfortunately fails to get the reset. Guard cancel, and it kills! Alright, good deflect. Doesn't really do much with it. Alright, Samuel committing to the chain grab. Gets the full thing! I don't think that was quite the optimal route, but... Mifune has a chance to break out of every one of these hits. Every single one of them is just a 50-50. Besides the first one. Alright, gets deflecting Fandango. That could be pretty big. Opts to drop it. Might have been baiting a counter? Whatever the case, Samuel takes the game right there. Let's see if we find a counter pick. Nope. Sticking with Washi. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if you told me that this matchup is in favor for Shigen, because, Washi can't really wall out Shigen all that well, because most of what makes Washi's normals threatening is the disjoint, but Shigen's got a ton of really huge disjoints of his own. And you can't really zone him out with your really big committal options like the Fireball, the 2-1-4B, and whatnot. Because Shigen's dash covers so much ground, you'll still be losing... You'll still be losing ground against him, even if you hit him in a lot of cases, and that's not great when you consider how much damage Shigen does compared to Speed Washi. Alright, manages to land that tick throw. Very nice. Someone put himself on match point really quick. See if Mifune can find a round. Round start flash kick, that's not gonna work! That shoulder whiffs! Samuel punching accordingly. Good deflect, goes for throw. Samuel with the wake up air throw option select. Just throwing out these one frame JAs. Seems to be working out. And the Fandango, there it is! Does he land it? Yes, he does. Doesn't go for the OTG. I don't think I actually would have put Shigen in desperation. Because he's a high defense character. Someone throwing out a counter, not finding it, but still completely safe. Like I was saying earlier, just an absurd tool in general. Shigen is very scary when he's in desperation. Between that and his command grab SCM, like, you really gotta watch out. And there are a lot of characters that just straight up can't route around keeping Shigen out of desperation, because, again, high defense character. Alright, throw out these 4As. Mifune with the cross-up! not sure if that was actually more damage than Fandango, but nonetheless, it looked really cool. Throwing out these JAs. As absurd as Shigen's air normals are, they don't have very good air-to-air priority outside of their frame data. So throwing out buttons like that can be really effective. Samo getting the life lead last second here. That deflect could be huge. It's not going to be enough. Ah, Samo taking it with a timeout. That's pretty dirty.
That was Shigen high health there at the end, man. Holy cow. Any other character and that would have been it.
Well, I mean, there's Juzo.
Good games. Well, yeah.
And Kaide would have just traded because he's Kaide and still won. I still love how they just sat down and thought, what if we gave Boxer a sword and made him bad?
I don't think they were thinking a lot with Cade, I'll be honest.
Well, yeah, that was when they called for lunch and realized that they still had to program Moria.
All right, guys, what's our main character going to be good at? How about nothing?
All right. Anyways, up next we have Sakurako Amuro and Professor Maxwell. I know he had another guy with Professor in his tag before this, but
Yeah, Professor. Professor, or whatever. That's Wooly Alt.
no. There was like
Oh,
Professor Gizmo or something.
Gizmo. Yeah, Gizmo's great.
Yeah, I don't think this is Gizmo though.
No, this he switches between a South African and American flag in the span of like 10 minutes or so. So
Oh boy,
I do
VPN.
not.
I hope you turn it off for the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. I was playing with him earlier. It was pretty bad lag.
Which flag did he have? Because he's on the
USA.
American flag now.
Yeah, it was USA.
Oh boy. Burger, I literally renamed one of the brackets so that you wouldn't need to ask. We're watching losers third and semifinals. 1 and 2 can play off stream. Oh, is he on MVS?
Looks like someone might be.
Also, the names are backwards. Alright, once again, friendly reminder, get on AS Japan. Well, while they're setting that up, I guess we could watch Burger and Gainsbourg if we really wanted to.
A little bit of a snag.
Looks like they might be ready.
All right. It looks like they're cleared.
Alright, here we go. I should probably specify somewhere that on the challenge page that you actually do need to push F3 when you start up game. Because otherwise, you'll just immediately desync. Wait, how are they on flames?
What happened?
I don't know. That was the AES start. The stage is very banned.
I think they just did a random stage and it rolled to Gojira's.
Yeah, this is, this is, like, the reason we play on AES, so we don't have to go here. The stage slows down incredibly hard, and it's actually very significant in this matchup, too, because Koji's command run lags incredibly hard, which lets Hibiki actually react to it. And she gets a ton of damage if she does. Oh, they picked story mode, that's what happened.
Hibiki 5A.
You know, we've had enough technical difficulties, though. If they're both cool with it, then whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, Zack knows.
Oh, I see why. I see why he's rolling with this. That's a hit confirm on this stage.
Oh, wow.
Zack knows what he's doing.
Wow, 6B. It's huge.
Alright, Maxwell dropping a lot of these super confirms. Finds that 2A. It looks like a counter hit. So it kills. Yeah, the stage is... Oh, that was a pun, wasn't it? God damn it. But yeah, the stage is really pretty. But the smokescreen effect is not worth the frame rate dropping in half. I think the slowdown is a little bit better than it used to be. Because they had some tweaks with FBA, but it's still very noticeable.
It's just a game, right?
Yeah, the game itself actually does. Like in Japan, they actually overclock an emulator so that the stage runs properly.
Oh, wow. Yeah, now we're on
China where they do that. There's a local scene where they do. Alright.
A lot of JBs. For good reason, though. It's excellent normal.
Yeah, Hibiki's air normals might be slow, but make no mistake, she is a beast if you let her go in the air. There are very few anti-airs that work on her consistently, much less on reaction. You pretty much just have to deflect, or hold the mix. And even then, she'll usually leave herself out of throw range, so you need a character-specific option in order to actually punish her correctly. Alright, going for the 2 and 4 B-ender. Resign Hibiki like that is not a terrible idea, because a lot of her buttons are really slow. And also take forever to whiff. That super's gonna hurt. Yeah, Kojiro's Oki is like non-existent, so 2 and 4B against characters with slower buttons is usually the ideal ender, even in modes where you can't combo into super. Or combo it into super, I should say.
Oh, wow.
Nice, I'm throwing a lot of these JCs.
He's going for 2 or 4 Bs, then the...
You're breaking up. I can't hear what you're saying.
We went through? on him?
No, you're not. Oh, that doesn't quite kill. All right, that will. All right, Maxwell actually takes the set. New face, fresh blood. All right. So moving on to winners round 3. Also, please play your matches in losers. We're not watching losers round 1 or 2. Jeez, 400 ping.
Yeah, it sounds about accurate.
They're on the same hemisphere.
South Africa?
I have 60 ping with him. I don't know. Well, that's true. It's probably counting ping to the VPN, right? I don't know. Maybe. I know that sometimes the routing for Fightgate is dumb, so you can actually get a better connection if you use a VPN. Because it'll actually use the right path and not send you twice around the world. I don't know if this is one of those cases, though, and if it's not, I might have to give him the boot later. But for now, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, because we have to keep things going. With Delicious Burger and Gainsbourg up next.
The Berg Showdown. All right.
It wouldn't be a last blade tourney if it wasn't these two in top 4 fighting each other. It wouldn't be a true weekly.
Well, that's right. This is week 52, right? So that's one whole year.
We had a whole year like 3 weeks ago, dude.
There's 52 weeks in a year, so it's like we're having it again, you know?
Well, we also had the 2 quarantine reports, which were effectively weeklies.
Ah, well.
And also the hiatus.
Well, I'm celebrating. Thank you very much.
Anyways.
Satsuna, nice.
Alright. Search AA, pretty solid option. Traditional wisdom would say this is not a very good matchup for Satsuna. Mostly just because of the tier discrepancy, but also because Akari's got a good fireball. Satsuna really struggles with characters that have decent fireballs and are also able to contest JB. Akari checks both of those boxes with, well, your fireball and flash kick respectively. And that right there, showing why JB is not great in this matchup. Anti-air 2B. If it'll kill, it's actually a really good anti-air. The hitbox is great. The problem is it can actually be unsafe on hit in a lot of cases. But if it kills, well, now it's safe. We're going nuts with these air dares. Finds that JB in some 2As, goes for the reset, baits the deflect. Gainsbourg's in desperation. Or could potentially try and chip out by now. Or just trade with a fireball, alright. Burger takes game 1 pretty convincingly.
It's really smart fireball, holy cow.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything Gainsbourg could have done but just block it, and he can only block 3 more fireballs, I think. Arakari's fireballs do a ton of chip, it's absurd. Everything in this game is absurd. I literally can't think of a single mediocre character.
Cade.
No.
Yes.
Also, wow, good awareness on that stun. It still works in extremes. He either wins the trade or he loses the matchup.
Well, he's got like 5A and that's it.
So he wins the trades or he loses the matchup.
Alright. I feel like that should have hit.
Well, armor on deck. Flash kick beats it. I should have known Flash Kick won that interaction. But it looks like it actually combos correctly on Setsuno's armor, so it actually does more damage because of the reset. That's kind of funny. Tries a meaty SCM, doesn't get it. Gets thrown immediately out of it. Good 6B. Alright, Burger taking the set here. That was weak. Burger takes the set! 2-0!
Yeah.
Did you see that? Absolutely insane! I am video game speak man! Anyways.
I think you need a catchphrase or something.
I really lemoned that up!
There we are. That's pretty good.
That sounded better in my head and already sounded terrible. Alright, anyways, go play your match. We got Samo and Professor Maxwell.
The professor, alright.
Let me know if the connection's still garbage. If anyone should have a good connection to him, it should be you.
Well, if it'll be anything like it was many hours ago, it is not going to be nice.
It feels
Thankfully, there's some characters who do good.
Boot. He's on Wi-Fi and a VPN. That's I have to draw the line somewhere. Yeah, lose a second is off stream. It says on the bracket to stop playing at round 3.
I see we've chosen a question mark stage.
Well, the nice thing is that once you reset the game, you get waterfall twice by picking random. And this is actually a decent stage. It's not the smoothest in the game. The waterfall actually can cause some slowdown in the corner in some matchups, but it like never comes up. By that logic, Yukimachi is still Oh! He's already dead? I have never seen a Yuki kill that fast, ever. That... Okay, well, Alright, Samuel landing these JBs, find some good trades. And now some hot pressure. Unfortunately, Kojiro's hurtbox is really awkward while crouching. She gets out of a lot of hot pressure pretty freely. Alright, and that cross up 4 is going to take it. Samuel's a bar of meter on deck, though. And Yuki Super actually does a ton of damage if you mash it. By the way, did you know Yuki Super is mashable? No one in the West did for like 20 years. We found that out last month. Okay, this connection's looking pretty bad. I'm not hearing Samo complain about it though, so it's probably playable.
Yeah, I wouldn't say unplayable, but I would say really, really bad.
Well, also yes, before anyone says anything, the stage is legal. It only lags between rounds. If only I could say the same about this connection. Jeez. Bro, this looks unplayable. And spectators have a better, better view of what's actually going on. I think I'm gonna give this guy the boot. Legitimately.
It's not, I wouldn't say completely unplayable.
You also would have, like, the best connection of anyone here to this guy. If in a best case scenario it's like this, yeah, no. Finish this match if you want, I'll still stream it, but I'm DQing this guy. This is just unacceptable. Alright, someone takes it.
It's only moderately unplayable.
Moderately unplayable for the guy who is literally the closest to him.
I think he's in South Africa, right?
Well, either way, he's on his VPN is over by your place.
His VPN's in my backyard. Holy cow, there's a Bulgaria flag in the lobby. Nice.
Bulgaria. That's like the uncommon of Fight Kid flags. You found the you found the uncommon foil.
Hey, nice. I'll take it.
It's also banned in all formats.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The 2-card OTK was just too much. I feel like there's a joke you could make there, but I don't know enough about world history to make it, and I'm praying no one else does know enough to make it.
Oh, I'll just keep it in my binder then.
Anyways, up next we're gonna watch. Well, we should be watching Gainsbourg and oh, they just finished. Never mind. Yeah, let's watch Gainsbourg Mifune then. I was honestly kind of hoping that this week's tournament would be kind of short. I accidentally double
Not
booked
gonna
to
happen.
help someone move.
We're playing for keeps, man. We're back in action. People have been dying for a tournament.
We went literally 1 week without one.
They're dying. Had to crawl through a desert to get any kind of last play two.
There was a major fighting game release yesterday.
What was it, King of Fighters?
It was Guilty Gear.
Do people even play Guilty Gear, man? Come on.
I mean, Sack was literally playing Guilty Gear during his hiatus, so...
It's like not even a real game.
Alright, here we go. Guilty Gear without the air dash. Let's go.
And Gigo's trying for that jumping egg cross up on Setsuna.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's character specific, isn't it?
It is. He was saying it was, at least. Yeah, so he's trying it.
I should take a look at which characters it works on. Like, there's obviously the big bodies in Washi just because he's so wide. And apparently Setsuna. But I wonder if it works on anyone else.
He had a list. It was like 3 characters, I think. Amano, Set, and someone else. Kagami, maybe? Grab out of STM. Come on. No, it's 5A canceled in a charge. Nice. A2 Oki, come on, alright. Good deflect. Cross up B.
Alright. Sorry, I had a BTO for a sec.
Well, we're hanging. McNay Inko is 1 up. Wow, 3C into DP. That's pretty gutsy.
That was weird. His throw went in the wrong direction. I've never seen that. I've only ever seen normal throws whiff because they're too far away. Alright, lands the throw. Setsuna's throw is not very good, unfortunately. But it's also...
It's better than some.
Is it, though?
It is. You get 8-2 Oki off it.
Yeah, but they can still roll. And Setsuna
Yeah,
doesn't
then you
have
get,
much
like,
to do if they
backdash
roll
Oki.
towards him.
You can backdash. You can like backdash 8-2 or something.
Yeah, but then you still have to call out the backdash for a 50-50. That's not good 8-2 Oki. Just because you're using 8-2 and they're knocked down does not make it, like... Well, I guess it does technically make... That's 8-2 Oki by name alone.
It's cool.
It's very cool, but it's very bad against anyone not named Kaide. Also, wow, that chipped out. Nice.
Whoa. No way.
Against Kaide, Setsuna's throw is one of the best in the game. Otherwise, it just sucks. It does, like, no damage unless you make it unsafe on hit, and even then, it's still, like, above average.
You get, like, cross-up Oki off it, too.
Yeah, but only if they neutral get up.
Oh, STM. Stuffed. I mean, are they gonna roll? I mean, how often does that happen? Good chip up.
Wait, was that 01 or 02? I guess that was 02.
That was 2-0, yeah.
My apologies. All right. Well, Ardon and Demo should have finished by now, but looks like they're still in game. Oh, let's go ahead and catch the tail end of that.
Was it like Juzo Hibiki, something like that?
Yep. Alright, I'm willing to bet Demo's got this if he wins next round. Alright, whipped armor run, that's gonna hurt. Fortunately, he is Juzo, so he survives just barely. And Wake Up STM is gonna get called out with an overhead. Alright, willing to bet the scores are even now then. Because they should have started about 5 minutes ago.
I'll say it. I think Juzo has the advantage in this matchup. I'll come out and say it.
Really?
Yeah, Hibiki 5B like doesn't actually contest 9B. Juzo's jumping B.
But she can still neutral hop JA. Or just block it and swung
Hibiki?
with 5B anyways.
She has to get in though. Not good versus Juzo.
Has to get in. Immediately gets hit with full screen super.
Prove me wrong then, I guess.
And also, Hibiki has 2 through 6A.
It's
Juzo
not that.
hates functions like that.
He just hops, and then he gets a free command grab.
But what else is he gonna threaten with that? Because Hibiki's got 5B, and that's the angle where it actually does work. At least in power. Speed Hibiki would get screwed over by Juzo pretty hard. That I'll say. Ooh, whiffed SDM, that's gonna hurt. Command grab into command grab.
No.
Into JB. I thought I was going for a third one. Probably why I suck at fighting Juzo. Alright, good air deflect. Gets the anti throw.
That's good.
I haven't seen Demo around ever. I wonder if he knows that's techable.
Just kind of looking at each other.
Why would I update the names when we're watching a very pleasant match between Gainsbourg and Mifune? Look at that command grab Gainsbourg just landed! 50%!
Wow. So now it should be over. Now it should be.
Now it's definitely over. If it's not, I was going to pin them because something went wrong. Anyways.
Yeah, good showing by Mifune there.
Yeah, better luck next time, Mifune. Anyways. That means up next we should have Ardon versus Mifune. Wow, you already get your run back. Nice. As soon as they report their scores, at least. There we go.
Lemon, you didn't join? What's that all about, huh?
I didn't what?
You didn't join in the tournament.
Well, yeah, 'cause I have to go soonish.
Oh, well.
I already said I was hoping this would be a short week. And also I'd have to sync up my controller again, because I've been playing Strive. And
What do
that's
you
a
mean,
headache,
sync
because
up your
Windows is
controller?
dumb. Yes. I'd have to pair my controller.
What kind of controller?
PS4 controller.
You don't have a cord for it? You just the Bluetooth junk?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Hey now, I'm only going for 4-frame links. That means if I just do every input frame perfectly, there is no way for variance to cause issues.
Nice, all right.
And also those cores are expensive as hell. Might as well just save
Oh,
up and get a
really?
new controller entirely. Anyways. Oh, names are backwards, hold on. Alright. Washizuka Juzo. Did we see this matchup earlier today? I don't think we did.
I don't think so. We've seen Washi, we've seen Juzo, but I don't think we've seen both at the same time.
Alright, good job switch guarding that 2C. Getting a 2C of his own.
Yeah, so this is not a good Juzo matchup, I say.
Yeah, no. Juzo struggles with all the things Washi's good at exploiting. His disjoints are incredibly sluggish and don't hit crouching opponents. His fastest normals have like no range. He relies on hot pressure a disproportionate amount, which Washi's ability to contest that is one of the main reasons he's so strong. If not the reason.
Alright.
You're breaking up again. Oh wow, Raw Fandango
uh,
to punish the 2C! Oh my god! I don't know if that was a read or
That's a
misinput.
way punish.
Another way, either way. Oh god, my nose is bleeding. Too much style. My blood pressure shot up. Samo, do the commentary thing.
Well, my game for a minute there. But now I'm back. Some C's. That both characteristics they have for the 2Cs, now that I think about it. Okay. I did not have a whole blocks.
Alright, let's straight up
5A,
can't host
3C.
like this. I'm gonna need to step out for a minute.
What's up?
My nose is bleeding.
How's how's the nose, Lemon?
Ah, red. The set is best of 3. I'm gonna let Samo commentate.
Gosh darn.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Lemon
Arnon,
died.
please win a game to stall for time.
Lemon actually died live on camera. That's insane. Either way, we're back in it, and we're talking about Washi Juzo. So, yeah, Washizuka's JA just commands so much space. It beats out Juzo's 9B for the most part. Hey, overhead. All right, good 2C confirmed. Do it again. Reset. Oh, that's brutal. Keep him in the corner too. Doesn't roll out. There it is at 5A3C. D&D takes it. Raw DP. And wow, 5A in a charge. Look at that. Dang, charge input buffering, what have you. There it is. Okay. Gets the cross under. Oh, gets the OS. Nice. 4H check and a tick throw. There's a lot of pressure going on here. That fireball's not safe. It doesn't look like Juzo didn't go for it there. I don't think Juzo 2Cs are safe either, but ooh, SDM. That's definitely not. Oh, wow. Oh, misses the super. That's unfortunate. Do it again, gets it, but not much damage, and then wow, flash kick takes out DP. Dang. So very impressive Washizuka play there. Lemon actually died live on camera. Wow. So, next up would be me and Burger. But I think we're just going to hang out until Lemon recovers from his grievous injury. We can talk about how much we like the game, though. That'd be fun. Lemon like got shot, and he's currently recovering. So yeah, hanging out. You know, I think Power Moria would be fine. I'll come out and say it. I think Power Moria would be fine in the low tier weeklies. Like then you're messing with the modes and stuff, and it's like, nah. I don't know if that's worth it.
I've returned.
Hey, there he is.
Who won?
I did. They reported their scores. Yeah, they did.
All right. So, sorry about that. Hopefully that was a long game.
That wasn't too bad.
All right. Anyways, up next we actually are in top 3, which means all matches from here on out will be best of 5.
Burger. All right.
starting us off, we have Burger and the Samo Camo. To player match. Alright, Yuki Akari. This is not a terrible matchup for Yuki. She does have to play a lot more defensively than Samo probably likes to. Just because Akari's DP beats out Yuki's hot pressure pretty cleanly. And if they've got meter, then Akari's definitely winning that gamble way more often than Yuki is. However, Yuki does have the tools to play defensively against Akari, believe it or not, because their fireballs are roughly on par with each other, but Yuki's also got a reflector, which, if I recall correctly, at like 3/4 screen, it actually travels fast enough to straight up just hit Akari out of the recovery of her fireball. So if it comes down to a fireball war, Yuki's actually not terrible. Problem is, Akari's not really forced to play the fireball war. She can just kind of run in like that. Oh, I should push this button. Alright, good DP. Gets the super confirm. Wow, a lot of lag here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
Bird's landing these 2As though. Samo counterpicking Shigen. Not a great matchup for Shigen either, but it's definitely better than what Yuki has. Because if Shigen gets in, his pressure actually works. And if Shigen gets life lead, he can wall out Akari pretty hard with his active normals. Like 4A, JA, JC. You can throw out some claws from time to time. I'm not sure why Samo's going with Power Shigen, actually. Seems like a strange choice when Akari's in the air so much. And her 2A beats grab pressure pretty handily. Shigen's damage is good, with the exception of strikes. Shigen's strikes deal so much more damage in speed or EX. I'd imagine that would probably be worth it in this matchup. Just because Akari's very hard to pin down in such a way that you can actually grab her. Like right there. You just push 2A and unless Shigen went for a frame trap, that was just not going to end well. Because with beating out the armor, it would have beat command grab. Like, there's just not really a whole lot Power Shigen has that's worthwhile against it. Unless he's going to dump STM on it. Good anti-air 5P. Throwing up these really active 4As, trying to find a meaty, but Burger rolling out in really weird ways. Akari's rolls are super weird. They go like half screen. They take a while to whiff compared to most, but you have to cover it very differently than you would for most characters. Alright, Tim throwing up these 4As again. Lost life lead, unfortunately. He's going to have to find a way back in, and that's not going to be it. Alright, Burger takes game 2. Alright. Grade 6B. Charging 6B is a lot harder to land than speeds. But it just does so much damage, especially on counter hit, that it's still got a lot of solid applications. I would definitely say that speed 6B is better, just because it's such a consistent anti-air, but power 6B definitely has its benefits. Wow, that was quite the play from Burger right there. Alright, Sam opted to guard cancel rather than counter. The chat is absolutely screaming to see some counter DMs. Alright, anti-air 6B, he's in power, so gets an OTG grab off that. Was that a cross-up flash kick? Nice! Wait, you can't air block the DP. I'm an idiot. Alright, with throw, that's gonna hurt. Not quite enough to kill, but Samo going for another claw. I think the only thing Burger could have done there is backdash. Also, I've never seen an outro! She actually has a unique interaction there. And also, Burger wins. And we have more games to play. Samo! Samo, get over here. Samo!
Dude, I won. What?
No, Burger won! Wait. Oh, wait, you won the last game. Oh.
Buddy!
Oh, wait!
I won!
I am very out of it today. Oh my god. Okay, deflect. Get the anti-air
I
grab.
checked out. That was me, right?
Yeah,
did I
no,
forget something?
No, it was. Alright, Hager's in play. Now Burger's the grappler. That was actually a really good trade for Burger, turning into the better character. Hey, in my defense, the last time Samo won a set against Burger, they kept playing for a first to 10. They can't be doing that while we've got other games, though. Also, Burger kind of picking Speed Jigen. It's a very interesting decision. I don't know how Shigen's modes interact with each other. I'm willing to bet in a lot of mirrors, speed is usually the better call. Just because you get so much better pressure, and in turn, any hit you get is just going to be more rewarding. And the thing is, Shigen's got so many disjoints, I don't think trades are going to be very relevant, so Speed's probably got the edge here. Especially with how strong these strikes are. Look at that damage! No meter, no nothing, just 4A. It's not even that hard to do. And it sets up a tech chase too if you've got the awareness. Going for command grab. Samo passing the knowledge check. Doesn't opt to finish the chain grab with a super. I've been trying to just drop it. I think that's the follow-up you're supposed to use in order to get the EX ender. That is a different grab entirely, and I'm being an idiot again. Alright, that's gonna hurt. Don't think that's gonna hit. Never mind. Okay, well, Burger takes it.
Good stuff.
Do we finally have a last blade clip to send Sajam so we can get publicity? Get last blade on Will It Kill? I'm tired. I should stop talking, but I also have to keep talking. Because I must entertain you.
We've got more games.
Yes, we have two more. And the first of which is the Samo Kamo versus Mifune in Losers Finals. And I think both of them were knocked out by Burger, actually. No, never mind. Mifune was knocked out by Samo earlier, so there's a run back.
Oh, it's a run back, all right.
Alright. Go ahead and get in game.
I'm trying.
Alright, here we are. We got Power Shigen Speed Washi. It's a matchup we saw earlier. Right, Mifune with round start boom. He's just kind of standing there. Might have desynced. Controller issues, maybe?
He's saying the connection's not playable.
Try reconnecting.
Oh, and disconnected.
Yeah, Samo, there's actually been 3 complaints against you this tournament. You want a new connection?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I really haven't changed anything. I don't have any resources eating up my bandwidth.
Weird.
I don't know. Very well might be me.
Yeah, normally you've got one of the better connections here, but
It's a crying shame is what it is.
you sure don't have an OS update in the background or something? Open up your task manager and see if something's going in the background.
No, yeah. Task manager doesn't show anything.
Huh.
I
Weird.
restarted fairly recently, like yesterday.
Here, let me connection test you.
I just mean as far as pending updates go.
Oh, right, no controller. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Also, I'm gonna set this. Oh, right, I have push talk on.
That's correct.
That is a thing I do when I'm hosting. Okay, long story short, yeah, this is like, there's like a solid 99% chances on you, dude.
That wasn't playable to you? Dang.
Bro, we're that close, and I legitimately did not see your DPs until the audio cue was halfway done.
Man, that's a shame. Huh. I do not know what to do to resolve that issue. You want me to drop or what?
Ah. I'm kind of psyched to do this late in the tournament, but, yeah, I think we gotta.
As long as you put like big text saying this guy's out not because he played poorly, but because of internet connection. I think if you put that text like somewhere in there, like big letters or something.
Nah. Well, the problem with Fune is that if you play and Samo wins, then Burger has to take the connection. And then Grand Finals is a DQ. That would really suck.
Yeah, I don't know if I can restart the router. I'm pretty sure other people are using it, so
And yeah, you're just gonna have to drop it, dude. Sorry.
it happens to the best of us. And that is what it is, I suppose.
Alright, well.
Two drops.
Yeah, that sucks. Guess I'll just have to play Burger. Or no, Mifune will have to play Burger. I'll have to move on to Burger. I should probably be sleeping after this, not moving stuff. Point is, there is no losers finals. There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Santa Claus. And there is no Samo in top 3. Okay. The stream is still blinking. What do you mean blinking? Burger, I think that's on your end. I have 0 dropped frames. Yeah, no, Burger, it's on your end. Alright. Anyways, go play Grand Finals. You're not even supposed to be watching the stream right now. Go play. Please, I have things to do. Also, I should mark the loser. Alright. So here we are. Akari Washizuka. You know anything about this matchup, Samo?
I'll be honest, I'm desperately attempting to fix this connection issue. But Akari Washizuka, you said?
Yeah.
Power Akari, Speed Washizuka. I would say it's probably in Washi's favor. Just because he doesn't like need to jump in that much. Most of his jumps are pretty defensive. Back hop 9B or back up B, back up A.
That was a very good confirm from Mifune right there. Didn't go for the option select, but still managed to get the OTG. Actually, does the OTG, or not the OTG, the option select even work on Akari? The fireball thing in the corner?
Yes. Yes, I think so. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Well, I don't know, maybe if she delayed wake up, that would break it.
Oh, the delay? No, the delay, that she has a hurt box during that delay. That's like the, that's how you can OTG with zombie SDM.
Alright, throwing out these 2As. Managed to find a 5B reset. Yeah, you don't really want to contest Akari after she lands some 2As, because that 5B doesn't look like much, but there's basically nothing you can do about it besides deflect, and it does a lot of damage for what it is in power. It's usually better to just eat whatever Akari's doing afterwards. Short of throw. Alright, Burger taking game 1. Throwing out these 5Bs. Yeah, Akari 5B is pretty situational, but the one situation where it works, it is really good. The hitbox is insane. Well, I mean, it is also a decent anti-air, but Akari's got so many better options as anti-airs. Because she's got 4B and DP, which both do a ton of damage. She's got 2A, which covers that range on reaction. She's got 5A, which is surprisingly decent in some matchups. And then, if push comes to shove, she can still deflect or just SDM. Actually, have we ever seen Akari SDM on stream? I don't think anyone's actually landed it before. I know a few people have tried it, but I don't think any of them panned out.
I think during like the first to 10, what have you, last time, I think her got it on me.
Maybe. Yeah, Mifune laying down some great pressure here. Unfortunately, that flash kick's going to do a ton of damage. I'm really going to stop calling it a flash kick. You don't actually need to charge the 2. It's literally a 2-8 motion. Wait, was Akari supposed to be a charge character?
No, she's got 2-3-6 fireball.
Oh, yeah. That would have been funny, though. Just, oops. We forgot to make her anti-air a charge. Please don't be mad. Pretty much all of the top tiers in this game are there because of bugs. Makuro's throw doesn't scale correctly. Moria's got teleport, obviously. Zan has, like, no functional special moves.
Hey, he's got like 2. Thank you.
Oh yeah, right. Kunai works exactly as intended.
So does DP. Thank you.
Anyways, Burger taking game 2 there. No counterpick from Mifune. He's gonna have to win 3 games with Washi. Again, this is technically a favorable matchup for Washi, but still no walk in the park. Akari is a very solid character. Honestly, Akari's only real flaw is the fact that, I mean, like, she's good at pretty much any spacing and has worthwhile things to threaten pretty much constantly. Her only real issue is the fact that she can't really get to a desired range. She kind of has to play at the opponent's pace. She just happens to be very good at every pace. But when you get a character like Washizuka who dominates one specific area of the game really, really effectively, and doesn't have to hop in order to do so, it can be legitimately kind of difficult for Akari to actually gain ground, hold her ground in that matchup. It's still not great for Washi, though, just because Akari hits so much harder than he can. Which means Akari has a lot more shots at actually getting to a desired range. But the fact that she's actually forced to move around is a very huge... It's a huge feather in Washi's cap. It's like, all Akari can really do is throw out these JCs, which have terrible air-to-ground priority. So those can be answered pretty consistently. If you're watching Forum. She's got, like, Micro Dash 2A. Fireball at some ranges can work, but the problem is Washi dominates those ranges pretty hard, so that's not really an option. That's pretty much it, honestly. Otherwise, she just has to eat a ton of chip walking forwards. That was a weird delay. Fune probably timed his punish too early. Oh shit! Wait, does that kill? Yo! Alright! Burger taking the set! The whole thing?
Very impressive.
I just realized like halfway through that, just, wait a minute. That's the tournament, isn't it? Alright, let me set this up. Alright, Burger, you've done it. That's like, what, 4 or 6 months? And your name's already up here. Good show, my dude. Alright, so yeah. Thank you for everyone who participated. Thank you for sticking around until the end here. Congratulations again, Burger.
Some good games.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, hope to see y'all next week.
Right back at you.